Okay, this is 5-1 extra practice. I'm just going to go over this in case there are any questions as you're working it through. Okay, if you look at number 1, the only thing you really know is that none of the sides are equal by looking at it. And it does look like you have a larger angle, so pretty much I'm going to say this is obtuse and scalene. Okay, if you look at number 2, again, it's a little hard to tell, but it does look like all three sides are different. However, if you look, you can check with your protractor or ruler, but this would be a 90-degree angle. This again can be checked with the ruler or the protractor to find out that it is too big. So we have a right and a scalene. Okay, if you look at your number 3, we have two sides the same. That means it has to be an isosceles, and if you measure all your angles, they are going to be acute. So you'll be using your protractor and a ruler to do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, if you take a look at number 4, we're going to classify by sides. So we have, if you want to graph it on a sheet of paper, you can graph it. It'll be approximately in quadrant 1 with C, A, and B, but I do suggest that you at least write down your points so you know where you're at. So A is 6, 6, B is 9, 3, and C is 2, 2. And you need to find the length of each side by using distance formula, and you need to find slopes. So let's do side A, B. So we're going to do distance formula for A and B, so we're using these 2 points. So we're going to use 3 minus 6 is the y, and then the x. If I start with the 3, I have to start with the 9. So 9 minus 6. So we have negative 3 squared, and 3 squared is 9 and 9, or square root of 18. Okay, we do that twice more. You can plot or solve it out, but your BC is going to be square root of 50, and your AC is going to be square root of 32. That would make it scalene because you have 3 different sides. Again, you really don't have to measure that out because you now can tell that all 3 sides are different. Okay, to do slopes, we need to find slope of each side. So side AB is going to be, again, we use the first 2 points, so we're going to do 3 take away 6. And if we do 3 take away 6, we have to do 9 take away 6. So negative 3 over 3, which is negative 1. Okay, again, if you do that with the remainder, BC is going to be a 1 over 7. And the last side is going to be a positive 1. So as you can tell, AB and AC are perpendicular. That means you have a right angle. So this triangle then is scalene and right. Okay, if you look at number 5, we're using the exterior angle theorem that says angle 1 plus angle 2 equals the outside angle. So angle 1 has to be 106. And then again you have to set up an equation for number 6. Again, we're doing these 2 inside angles have to equal the outside angle by exterior angle theorem. So 40 plus 5x plus 15 has to equal 8x minus 5. Okay, if you solve that out, x is going to be 20, so make sure you solve it out and test it out. And then it does say find the measure of the exterior angle. So your exterior angle is going to be 8 times 20 minus 5, or 155. So, okay, in a right angle, the measure of one acute is twice the sum of the measure of the other. So we have our right triangle. We know that one angle is actually x. the other angle is actually 2 times x plus 30. So we know these two angles have to equal 90 because the inside is 180. So we could say x plus 2 times x plus 30 is going to equal 90. If you solve that out, you get an x of 10. And then if you find your two angles are 10 degrees and 80 degrees. So work these through. If you have questions, make sure you ask. That's it.